Welcome to Amber's Twinflame Union Tarot. So, got a little reading today. I never know what's going to come up, guys. But to be honest, for those of you that are regular on the channel, you probably know what's going to come up. I didn't even need to say it. How many of you are properly committed? Now, when I say committed, how many of you are doing the work to turn this around? And I've been feeling like there's quite a few of you getting the advice, still not doing the work. So this reading could be about that. But then again, we've got these two out. So general reading, guys. If you want a personal, my information to book will be in the description. I'm still doing the jewellery when you book. So if you want to check out what I've just made for my latest client, please go on the community board. She booked the £95 reading, so she got the entire set. So, King of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So some of you are trying to reach a resolution here, but you might not be doing the right things. You might not be doing it correctly. Let's go deeper. You find this challenging, like you find it triggering. So the question remains, are you doing the healing? Are you doing the inner work? Now, for those of you that get triggered whenever I say, are you doing the inner work? You need to be doing the inner work, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing. It's your responsibility to do this. You know, this situation, these twin flame dynamics, you could go ahead and blame the tarot readers because something isn't happening for you. You could go ahead and do that. But unless you're actually doing this intense inner work, 10, 15 years time, when most of the tarot readers are in union, you're still not going to be. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. You have to be doing this. Otherwise, this will not move forward. So some of you are doing this and your person is showing up. You know, you can't moan in the comments if you're not taking charge of your situation by doing this. Be the leader. So some of you are leading this and you're seeing changes. You're seeing changes to a situation where there was previously juggling. And your world is coming together. So, excellent. Some of you are still viewing your person as negative. Some of you are still viewing things as negative. Maybe you're going through illusions. Oh, bloody hell, Amber. I had a little bit of this today. I thought something had happened with my person. And then I looked at it properly without eyeballs and realised actually it wasn't negative. It was never negative, but I was concerned it was negative, but when I went actually into it, I realised, hang on a minute, things are actually changing for the better, and yet again, it's smacking me in the face. So it's kind of telling you, yes, you might view something as negative, but it's not always going to be that way, especially if you're doing this, because it kind of came out like that, and you're turning it around into that. You know, some of you are going to have friendship with your divine masculine. Your divine masculine is going to come to you in friendship because they feel like that is all they can offer for now. They feel like they're restricted to just friendship. Don't sniff at this. Don't reject it. You know, you need to be flexible. If you're one of those people that's sitting there and saying that, oh, I don't want to be friends with him, I don't know, he isn't showing enough effort. You are not going to be in union with that attitude. No, you're not. And that's a very hard pill for some of you to swallow, but it's true. It is absolutely true. You have to be flexible. You have to allow them to come towards you. If you don't allow, then you're just literally doing the same third dimensional shit, which is the reason you're watching twin flame videos in the first place. Let's be real. You know, you have to come out of that old mentality. You have to start looking at things from a different perspective. Instead of viewing it as what could go wrong, what could actually go right. You know, and that is so true. So many just give up on this because they don't want to do the hard stuff. And the hard stuff is coming away from those old mentalities, those old behaviours, admitting that you were wrong. And for some people, that's really hard. And that's why they just give up. They just throw in the towel and they just, that's it. So, smacking you in the face. 3 of Swords. Some of you need to deal with this and address this. You know, I can honestly tell you guys, I have no heartbreak, resentment, anger, fear towards my person. Absolutely none. There is nothing there at all. Heartbreak about union. Heartbreak because you're not in union. Oh yes. And your person feels that too. They feel the sadness. They feel like they've made bad decisions. And they want to move towards happiness. Yep. Doesn't surprise me. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. It's like I've been delayed by David 4 times this week. I could have kicked off. I could have moaned. I could have got irritated. But no. I said, okay, fine. There must be a reason for it. That's it. You have to change your perception. You know, once you start doing this hardcore work, and I'm talking about the union work, the inner work master, which is the big guy, you're not going to get in union without that one. It's just not going to happen. You know, some people have commented saying they got in union and then their person pulled away from them. Yeah, because they're not doing the work. That's it. You know, you have to lay down a foundation. That means ripping apart your belief systems, unbinding yourself, getting rid of these negative patterns, these things that you've aligned yourself with that are not what you're supposed to be doing. Saying no to things. This to me is coming away from 3D. Coming away from 3D people. Taking back your power. You know, for some of you, it's more complex. You need to get off the treadmill of life. Come away from something here. Take a break, something that's overwhelming you. Because then you'll begin transforming. Saying yes to yourself. Allowing things to move away from you that are not meant to be in your life. Are you in mission? Have you answered your calling? For some of you, you're already doing it. But obviously that's not going to resonate with everyone. And to be honest, guys, You know, from my own observations, from the comments that I do actually manage to catch sight of, because I'll be honest, I don't really read them anymore. Most of you have this obsessive mentality, and I say obsessive because you comment as if your divine masculine is going to read it, first of all. And then you say things like, I reject all negative readings. That tells me you watch a lot of tarot. I will not give up on him. I will leave it down to God. And I'm like, 10, 15 years, 20 years time, you're still going to be saying that same shit. Because you're keeping yourself stuck in a spot. And it's not helping you. It's not serving you. You know, you are actually creating conflict for yourself by doing this. Some of you need to be vulnerable to the communication that's coming in. Some of you are seeing red flags, thinking that your person is going to be cunning and manipulative. And there is urgent communication coming in here. Urgent. But you need to align yourself with it. Now, when I say align, be open to the rebirth. Recognize that you are a sovereign being and not just a twin flame. Cooperate with your person. So when they message you, don't get angry, don't be defensive, just remain open. And if you're working on yourself, you might get triggered, for sure. There might be a bit of edginess, tenacity. Work through it, because there might be something there that you need to release that is not serving you in the long run. And I've just been told to get the witch's wisdom, so I'm going to do that in a second. You know, the universe is trying to push you in a new direction. Some people are trying to deceive you. Some people are trying to keep you away from your person. And to be honest, it smells like 3D. Yeah. Persecution. Your person might be getting this as well. Your person might be getting persecuted in the 3D. Maybe he's made a decision, taking custodianship over his own life, and he's getting criticism. People are taking advantage of that. But how you can help him, Divine Feminine, is any persecution you get in the 3D, deal with it. Stand in your truth. You know, it's like I had to say to some 3D people, this is my person, that's it. Determination. And it doesn't matter what happens, this is my person. Just, you know, this is my person. It doesn't matter if we're together, it doesn't matter if he's in my life, it doesn't matter what happens. I have a connection with this person. You can respect that. And if you don't want to respect that, I don't have to interact with you. You don't have to interact with me. That's it. That's all you need to do. You know, stop allowing yourself to be deceived. There is a lot of 3D traps that I'm picking up on. People that see that you're adapting in situations where they can barely muster, and they want to keep you in the same level that they are. They see that you're fragile, and they want to try and keep you in that low vibrational state. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, malicious intentions, because you are transforming, Divine Feminine. Some people are addicted to the 3D. That's it. So we're going to get the witch's wisdom. We might get some messages from your person. We might not. Who knows? So just bear with, guys. Oh, it's so hot in here. bear with. I've got to turn off my dryer because it's absolutely bloody boiling. Believe me, I was cold 15 minutes ago. My body's funny. Joys of being a skinny bastard. 1 minute I'm too hot, next I'm too cold. Can't win. Right. Messages from your person, possibly. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Your person is banishing people from their lives. Toxic, ferocious situations are coming up here. And your person is being impassive. Your person is refusing to deal with it. Why? Because they're focused on this. They're focused on the sweetness of the connection. So you, in a way, Divine Feminine, are their salvation. Because they're having to deal with shit as well. You know, there's some situations I'm picking up on where they've just spoken their truth. You know, they're in some kind of recovery here. And they are not dealing, they are not communicating. Got a bloody hair in my mouth. They are not communicating with certain people anymore. You know, being impassive. And those people are kind of attacking the Divine Masculine for it. So there's something going on with you both here. You need to come into your power. It feels like your person is grasping every aspect of their power as they're going through this death experience. You know, they're very much focused on reigniting the passion. They're thinking of, like, they know this connection is never going to end. That's just the be all and end all. They know they've tried to repel you. You've tried to repel them. Whatever it is, they know that, and they know it's not going to work. You know, they can't distance themselves from this. They can't run away from it. They are accepting in a way because they know that this is going to come back to them at some point. They feel that. And in some ways they feel like they're doing a bad thing by thinking about being with you, thinking about getting back with you, but it's all those mentalities of belief systems and listening to other people, and they're starting to get clarity on this now, and you know, they're kind of understanding that actually it's not forbidden, but people would like them to think it's forbidden because this is going to come back at some point. They know that. They know it. You know, have courage. You're bound to this person no matter what you do. So, good luck getting away from that. You know, some of you are going to get memories. It is Mercury retrograde. And those memories are going to rekindle. Expanding this connection. Some of you are going to, you know, get into some kinky fuckery. I'm just going to be honest. There's going to be some kind of a sexual encounter. You're going to realize how faithful your person is towards you. And leaving the bitterness aside, because ultimately we know that doesn't help anything. It's not going to get you guys into union. It's just going to literally prolong a negative situation. And that does nobody any favours. You know, this is a bond. Your person feels you. And they understand that people are trying to intrude upon this. They know that. You know, they're trying to get better. Sleeping, I feel like there's a lot of sleepless nights for these Divine Masculines. Thinking about the stuff that went down, tears. You You know, I just saw that they're cautious around some people. But that luck is starting to show up for them as well. You know, in many ways, they are protecting you, Divine Feminine. Because they know that you guys are going to reconcile. They know that. And it's their wish to reconcile as well. Because you guys have been through a lot. There's been a lot of heartache on both sides. People have tried to keep you guys apart. People have tried saying things to your person about you. People have tried saying things to you about your person. And it's not working. Because all your person is doing is they are feeling really good about you. They might not be talking to you at this very moment, but they are feeling positive about you and the experiences that they've shared with you as a whole. And ultimately, where is it? They know that this is going to come back at some point. They know that. So guys, that's your reading. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.